Hi guys, LaManna here, coming to you live from my living room. Today I want to talk about my BANJARS. This is my cigar box banjo. It's a Brickhouse Mighty Mighty box with the snake oil humbucker pickup in it, volume and tone pots. Got a regular banjo bridge, bone nut. It's made out of cherry wood that was from a barn that was built in 1860 and torn down in 1960, and I got really nice wood. I got some cherries and walnut. But this is made out of the cherry with my pearly dots. When I built this, it's kind of neat. The corners were really digging into my arm, so my wife had a little piece of leather, and I took some foam padding, and I wasn't caring about what it looked like. I put some foam padding inside leather, folded it over, tacked it on the corner. It's like having your arm on the corner of the sofa. It's so comfortable to play. Okay, a while back, I was filling out my builder's profile on cigarboxnation.com, and they asked me the question, what do you enjoy the most about playing cigar box instruments? And I thought about it, and the thing that really gets me is when you play a song that you've written on an instrument that you've built from scratch. There's no feeling like that in music. I mean, that's the ultimate. And it's revived me with my music and my building. Each inspires the other. And I'm going to play a song for you now. This is a brand new song I've written. I have not recorded this one yet or anything. It's called I'm On My Way, and it's going to be on my cigar box banjo. And with you'll notice my foot stomper is actually a tom-tom off of a drum set that I did a tack design on and cut down and made it into a nice little mini bass drum. And to me, I like it a lot better. I'm more comfortable with that than a foot stomper. Being an ex-drummer, that's where I go. So anyway, this is I'm On My Way, and I hope you like it. Thanks.
There's a hard wind out of Texas, blowing northwards across the plain. Spread my wings and ride the storm cloud. I'm on my way, I'm on my way. When I get to where I'm going, I will rise up on that day. Fast as lightning, loud as thunder, I'm on my way, on my way. All I need is a reason to believe the things I'm told. Change your mind like the seasons, bring you back to the fold. Could have been lost, might have been found. Should have backed up, should have turned around. Gonna wind up in the cold, cold ground. I'm on my way. Could have been last, might have been first. Mississippi River couldn't quench my thirst. Trying to hold back, but the dam just burst. I'm on my way, on my way. I can hear my baby calling. Says she needs me here to stay. If you see her, tell her truly I'm on my way, on my way. All I need is a reason to believe the things I'm told. Change your mind like the season, bring you back to the fold. On my way. On my way, on my way, I'm on my way, on my way.
Okay, it was about a year ago that I decided I wanted to start building cigar box guitars. And being a banjo player, of course, I wanted to build a cigar box banjo. The one I just played, it took me a while to get to that. But when I first started doing this, you know, I have a basement shop that at the time was just a total mess, a storage room of stuff piled everywhere. But anyway, my fault. So, in building cigar box guitars, you scavenge parts. You find a knick-knack here, a bolt there, something here. So I was rooting through my stuff down there, trying to find parts to use on cigar box guitars. And this body, this is a 1960s K. I probably moved it 10 times before one time I picked it up and it dawned on me, like, I could put a banjo neck on that. And that's what I did. I went to see Mike up at the Bedford Banjo Shop and bought a brand new banjo neck and stained it and cut it to fit. I have the original pickup for this, the original pots, the original knobs. I changed the pots and the jack, and I don't know what I did. I had the tailpiece. I don't know what I did with it. I put it on something else, but anyway, that's a repro tailpiece, and I set it up as a banjo. The pick guard, this is not the original pick guard. It was a big, huge affair that got cut up one time. But the problem, I was having a problem where when you banjo playing, your thumb got to hit that string. And my thumb was going under the string and it made it really hard. So I moved to put a pick guard up here. So now I don't have a big distance there between that and that. And I tell you what, this thing has the sweetest little sound. Play a little old time music on it with a little phase on it. And straight up. So I was pretty happy with that. So in the process, still want to build cigar box guitars, so I put the word out to everyone I know, hey, if you have an old guitar sitting in the cupboard that you don't use anymore, especially an electric guitar, and you don't want it anymore, give it to me so I can harvest parts off of it. I needed pickups, I needed, you know, any kind of parts you can, tuning pegs, everything. So the first one that came back was my brother-in-law gave me, in fact I got them both on the same day actually. My brother-in-law Mark gave me a Chinese Gibson Les Paul, and that's this one. And I tell you what, I had an old banjo that the pot of it was yuck, but the neck was decent. So I took the neck and I added some abalone dots on it, new tuners, and I fit it to the Les Paul body. And any sound you can get on a Les Paul, I can get. You know, so try to get that on a regular banjo. It's just not happening. You don't have any sustain. I've always wanted to make my banjos sound like an electric guitar. I used to put pickups on them, run them through distortion pedals, every pedal under the sun, trying to get that rock and roll sound. Because I play banjo, but I don't play bluegrass or country too much. Mostly play classic rock and roll or my own rock and roll songs. And I've been chasing that sound, and this gives me exactly what I'm looking for. 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 This gives me exactly what I'm l Same day, my little brother Jim says, you know what? I got an old Japo Strat you can have. Now, I didn't have another banjo neck for it, but I took the guitar neck off and I took it down to some friends of mine work in a machine shop, and they had a big milling machine, and I cut the frets off where I wanted them cut and took them out so it wouldn't mess there, and they did that on their milling machine for me. They cut that smooth as glass, perfect as you want, and what I ended up with was it's an asymmetrical neck because it's cut off from the regular guitar neck, but it's very, very comfortable, very comfortable. That on a banjo. So, any of your I'm not running through any. I usually can use a distortion pedal and stuff like that, volume pedals. But any of your Strat sounds are now available to me. And I didn't have to learn guitar chords. I already know banjo chords. So it was a very easy switch. I think that more banjo players should be playing these. I call them BANJARS because it's a banjo guitar, but it's not. Usually they have a guitar neck on a banjo body. I got a banjo neck on an electric guitar body, which is different. I have a blast with them, and until I made the Cigar box guitar, which is basically the same thing. It's got a, one of Shane Spiel's snake oil humbuckers in it, and it gets all the sound I want, and I was able to make the neck exactly like I want, play around with it, everything is exactly like I like. So that's where I got to, but this is where I started. The process was going through this and refining what it is I wanted to do. What I'm working on next is a 4-string version without this 5th string, because a lot of times when you're strumming chords, you get that note up there and you don't really need it there. So I'll just take that 5th string off and I'll just have 4 strings tuned banjo style, and then I can strum away on certain songs that are just, strumming songs. They don't not really any kind of picking in them, and I won't have that annoying G, which if you're playing in a different key, that doesn't fit all the time. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll be back. I'm working on the 2 wine box basses. Hopefully I get them finished up this weekend, and in the near future we will have a video showing those. And I guess that's it for now. I said thanks for watching. Thank all the usual suspects: Mike Amato at the Bedford Banjo Shop, Ben Giddy Baker at cbgiddy.com, which is the best place to get parts for your cigar boxes, Shane Spiel for everything you do for us, and all you other builders. I watch your videos and I love them. So you keep me going. Hopefully I can keep you guys going a little bit and give you some ideas for some different things. And that's about it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and don't be afraid to leave a comment. I don't mind hearing what you guys think about this. All right, thanks a lot, and bye-bye.